This is the Deadlock Billy build guide that will teach you how to fast farm, be a tempo brawler tank. This is a build guide. It's going to show you everything you need to buy, how to find it on the game, and a live commentary showing exactly how the build is played. Now, this build allows you to farm souls as fast as possible for Billy. This is a tempo build, meaning you will always be ahead of the enemy, so you can always fight them mano-a-mano, okay? You are a brawler build, which means you can fight 1v1s and 1v2s, and if you can't kill them, you can at least stall out time until help arrives, preferably on your side. And finally, it is a tank build, meaning you can absorb massive damage and disrupt team fights for your team. If your team if they abandon you while you're doing this, then, you know, at least you tried, okay? But that's just how it is as a solo player. Let's get into the build. Now, before I get into the build, I need to show newer players how to find the build, alright? So, in order to find this build and use it on your game client, push the B button, go to the build browser at the top right, go to the public tab here in the middle at the top, type in the word swole into the search bar. Once you type in the word swole, push enter, you're going to see a couple builds here. You're going to see an unbeatable melee mega tank. That is the older build. It still farms fast. It's more teamfight oriented, whereas this fast farm tempo brawler tank is more farm oriented, and I like it more. I personally think that this one is just a better build. But anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to click this heart icon to save it as a favorite, then click use selected build, then you'll click this Q build button and you'll see all the items here on the left. The way the build guide works, it is purely left to right. The game will automatically buy everything for you. You don't have to make any adjustments or changes or any thinking. And what happens is, during the match, when you have enough souls, this box down here will light up. And whenever you walk near the curiosity shop, it will automatically buy the item for you. So there is just nothing that you have to do on your part. You just play the game, walk near the item shop every once in a while, and you're all set. Now, if you cannot find the build with this method, what you have to do is you have to open your settings. Go to language here on the left, and then right here where it says alternate hero build language, you need to select English. By doing that, the build should show up. But if you still can't find the build ID number is 774870. So just type that into the search bar, and that will pull it up that way. Now, I'm going to go over every item and why we buy these items and what they're going to be used for. You're also going to see me talk about this during the live gameplay commentary, okay? So the very first thing that we buy is Golden Goose Egg, and we buy this immediately. As soon as we have 800 souls, we leave what we're doing, we buy this so that it starts racking up value. This is going to give you souls every single minute. Just over time, it just accumulates. So you see here, I buy the egg. It's worth 403, 404, 405. And the way the egg works is whenever you eat it, you get these golden jar buffs. So like right now, this jar is like 0.5% cooldown reduction. When we eat this at 30 minutes, it will be a tier 3 buff. So instead of a 0.5 cooldown reduction buff, this would be 1.5% cooldown reduction, and so on. So every 40 souls that this accumulates is like a buff or something, I believe. I believe that's exactly how it is. So by the time we eat it over the 30-minute point, it's going to give us like 500 HP, a ton of fire rate, a ton of cooldown reduction. It's going to make us juiced up. It's like an extra hidden secret item slot. And the only downside is that we lose 10% damage, which who cares? We're going to be overkilling everything anyway, so the 10% damage reduction doesn't matter, okay? Now, during lane phase, it's important that you pump as much bullets into the lane as possible to either harass the enemy or push the lane. So we're going to get extended magazine, giving us more ammo, a little bit more damage. We're going to get melee lifesteal. The reason we get this as our third item is because our combo lines up. We're going to be having 2 levels of blasted, and what that does is it allows us to do a combo here. So every time we melee with melee lifesteal, when it's off cooldown every 8 seconds, we heal 100 damage, okay? And we'll be boon level 5, about 2,400 souls, right? And so the combo is you ram them, you bash down, you blasted and bash down, and then you go back to doing what you were doing, okay? And essentially what that does, it just does a lot of damage, right? It allows you to trade. You're going to be healing 100 whenever you do it. And this is how you bully your lane opponent. And it keeps you alive, and it keeps you healed. After that, we go Titanic Magazine. This will give you from 39 to 60 bullets, allowing you to shoot the enemy even longer, dealing more damage. And basically, now when you do your combo, right, so you ram, bash down, blasted, bash down, you just shoot them. And you just keep shooting. And what they're going to do, because you're Billy, they're going to be like, oh no, don't hit me. Because they're going to assume what Billies do is when they start reloading, they start meleeing. Or they do light melees. Or they do light melees when they shoot. A lot of Billies do this. We don't do this because if we get parried, it's over. We die. And we don't want to die. After that, it'll be close to around 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how good you're doing. Or if your lane partner has died. If your lane partner dies, you get double souls while they're away. Right? But you'll have healing right before the 8-minute mark. And so what you do with healing right is you go do sinners. Now, you'll notice that when you do a sinner, it takes every time we bash this, we lose 80 health. There's 160, 240, and 320, right? And then the final little hit there doesn't take any health away. But what healing right does is it gives us health regeneration. It also gives us sprint speed, 2 sprint speed. At this point, we're going to go yoink the sinners to get an economic boon advantage. We're not exactly Rem, but we can manually do the sinners. We have the HP pool to do it, we have the mobility to do it, and we have, again, we're pretty tanky. We have a self-heal if someone counter-jungles us. We are more than prepared to steal sinner. You can steal the enemy sinners if you're feeling confident, though it really depends on the matchup and how your lanes and team are doing. One thing that you got to watch out for is if you try to counter-jungle or steal sinners, your team are going to be too absorbed in their lane to care at lower ranks. So it's better if you just do your own team sinners, honestly. But anyway, after that, we build into more health and mobility. So we have boots, stamina, health. This will just help you finish up lane phase, all right? Lane phase won't be over quite yet. It might be if your lane sucks or if you're doing really well. But you're going, as you go in between the sinners, all of these are 800 items. Sinners gives like 500 souls each. And so you're going to do a sinner, you're going to run through to your other lanes, you're going to be near their item shops, you'll be picking these up as you go through the sinners. And then after that, you're working towards Tesla bullets. Now, Tesla bullets, and this puts us about boon level 13 now, so your skills will look something like this, I believe. But essentially what you do is you're going to Rising Ram into a bash down, and then Tesla bullets will just finish everything off without you needing to reload. But as Billy, you can reload by just doing a heavy melee anyway. After that, you get Ricochet. And yes, we do get early Ricochet for a few reasons. It helps us lane shove, it helps us defend walkers, it helps us jungle insanely fast. That's not what I wanted to push. But when we do jungle, you can just shoot the medium camps, and then the Ricochet and Tesla bullets will take care of everything. Also, whenever you fight an enemy player, and you do your little combo here, right? Well, now you have Ricochet shooting super fast, you have Tesla bullets dealing tons of damage. You deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Right now, like, we dealt 1,800 damage to this target, right? Let me show that off one more time here. So, we would have a level of Rising Ram, so we would deal more damage. So, we're boon level 13, we have 2,041 HP, which is more than most people are going to have. If we fully engage the enemy like so, and we just pop all of our cooldowns and start shooting, like, look at the damage. Assuming you hit every bullet, right, that's 1,675. Now, let's say they throw out a parry because they're scared. Now you just wallop them, okay? And you have even more bash downs, and you can still chase them, and you can still shoot them, and if you're doing headshots, you deal even more damage. Your damage at this point, this is the tempo. This is the awakening moment, right? If your team is doing bad, and your team is behind, and the enemy is hyper-fed because your lane mate was AFK at the start of the match, which happens to me so damn much. I don't understand why. It'll probably happen when I do live commentary, knowing my luck. But essentially, if you're behind, then this gives you the power to roam and farm and steal jungle and do your own jungle and push lanes safely. If I'm pushing a lane and I get heavily dove, well, I can get away. I have the mobility, the health, and the abilities to get away. Blasted also gives you move speed. We have move speed from boots. We have move speed from everything else. After we get Ricochet, we get Enduring Speed. This is more move speed because we like our move speed. After that is Fortitude for more move speed and health. And Stamina Master for more movement. After that is Life Strike. Life Strike is really nice because now when we bash down, that is not the enemy, but when we bash them down, we heal even more. That's 146. It's not much, but it's a little something, okay? But again, this build is also tailored around if your team is doing terrible and you have no walkers up at all. Like, if you have no walkers done, this is what your item slots look like. So, at this point, you would sell Healing Right, and then you pick up Spirit Resilience. If you're still behind on walkers, it's really advised that you go get with all of this kit. You have the ability to go take on a walker super easy. We have lots of damage. We have mobility. You push a lane. There might be 1 or 2 people defending this slop. You frickin' pull them out. You shoot the walker. We deal lots of damage. You can reload with your melee. You can get in there and bash the hell out of this sucker. Right, you can even Rising Raiment for more damage. I don't know why it passed through. It's not supposed to pass through. But, yeah. Avoid the stuns. Again, we can tank this thing, no problem. We can deal tons of damage to it, no problem. And hopefully that's not the case, okay? But at this point, we don't sell anything. We want to keep our items. And it won't be 30 minutes in, so we're still keeping the egg. But after that, you get Bullet Resilience. You get Crushing Fists. At this point, you can kind of start selling a few things, right? At this point, you might need to eat the egg, but maybe not. But you would sell, first off, Titanic Magazine. We don't need this anymore, okay? And then you're going to get Rapid Recharge. This is for more bash downs, for better team fights. At this point, you're going to eat the egg, okay? Egg goes bye-bye. All right, you get Superior Duration. This ties into a lot of our abilities, but mainly for Blasted, and mainly for retaining the bonus health we get from it. After that is Boundless Spirit. You may be thinking, we're not a spirit, Carrie. Why are you buying this early? That's stupid. It's not stupid. Boundless Spirit massively increases the amount of bonus HP that Blasted is going to give us. You can see at 196, we buy this, 268. They may not sound like a lot, but oh, now I have bonus HP. Now I have bonus HP. Now I have bonus HP. It's super. It stacks massively. It just massively stacks. Okay, and it gives all of our abilities just more damage, which we love, and it's tempo based. After that, you're going to sell Tesla Bullets and get Unstoppable. Unstoppable is purely so that you can get into a brawl and just hold your melee button and your shoot button and trade people. And if they throw out a parry, oh no, they threw out a parry. So what? I'm unstoppable. Who cares? Right? And after that, we are then going to sell Fortitude. Or I'm sorry. We're not selling Fortitude yet. We're going to be selling Ricochet. Goodbye, Ricochet. You've been fun. All right, for Siphon Bullets. And then we sell Fortitude for Cheat Death. Okay.
Good luck fighting the man, Billy.
Yeah, and then we sell Stamina Master for Colossus. Yeah, I know I sold the health item. I know, but oh, that's just how it is. What? Dude, I am so tired filming this. I can't believe it. I am like zonked out. Okay, yeah, get rid of the stamina. And then you upgrade Juggernaut, okay? And that's the build. That's the full build, right? Now, if you don't want to sell Ricochet yet, you can get Colossus early. It doesn't really do much for you as much as these other. Like, Cheat Death is so good for team fights. Like, it lets you just continuously bash on people. And the cool thing about bashing on people when you're dying is that you just heal. You just get so much healing. Like, look at this. Like, I'm cheating death right now, and I'm like halfway back to full life, right? It's that good. It's so freaking good, okay? It's so ridiculously good. Well, I think it's because I hit Rejuvenator, honestly. Here, let's get him away from that Rejuve and try that again so I can show you a little bit more accurately. But yeah, hitting Rejuve does, it does heal you. So yeah, but no, the thing is that the way the build works, here, let me hit max level so I can show you the real numbers. You're going to have well over 60 HP thanks to Golden Goose Egg and it's farming Sinners, by the way. So this is more effective than what I'm trying to show you. But like, say, you know, we do our combo, we're blasted. Oh no, we're dead! Alright, you know, you pop your stuff, we're shooting, we're meleeing. Like, you can see our health is going to rapidly rise back up. And, again, we're not going to die. You just won't die. As long as you are landing melees, you do not die with this build. It's great. It's amazing. Now, obviously, flying characters like Grey Talon, Mina, bunch of range characters that can, you know, disengage from you and then fight you at a distance. Those are problems. but you're going to be teamfight slop, and you're going to be in the middle of it, right? You're just going to be bashing and smashing. And your HP is going to grow so massively, okay? But if there are no spirit or no bullet carries, you sell the item, you sell the armor, either bullet resilience or spirit resilience, depending on the enemy team comp, and you go headhunter. So in this case, let's say there's no bullet carries. We sell bullet resilience. All right. You can see here, just without anything going on, if I shoot, where is the guy at? Dude, I've lost him. We'll shoot that guy. If we shoot him in the head, dude, that's a massive heal. Let me show that again, right? We're at 3,300 HP about, and now I'm at 3,700. If I melee once more, I'm at 4,100. Like, the heals are just so massive. And the cool thing about Headhunter is it's based on your percent of HP. You're going to have over 10k HP when you have everything going. And so, you know, that's 600 HP healed every time you shoot ahead. And when you shoot ahead, you know, just randomly, that's 300 damage. Your melee is 500 damage. Like, you're dealing 1,000 damage with 2 hits. And, like, you're weaving your shots in between your melees. Not to mention that your bullets also steal maximum HP. Your melees give you maximum HP when you're blasted, obviously. Like, when you're not blasted, it's not going to work, but boom. Like, your HP, yeah, I know I missed that. I don't care, right? But, like, you just gain so much freaking HP just by brawling and fighting. It's wild. And you get even more from Colossus, not by proccing it, just by having it, you know, in your inventory, right? So it's very common and normal to, like, get over 10k HP, especially when you've been doing Sinners and you have a Golden Goose Egg giving you a massive boost. Alright? Like, I get up to 12k HP in a really raw dog and team fight. And on top of it, you're just tanky all around. You have lots of damage reduction. You heal so much while you're fighting. You're nigh unstoppable if they parry you, so what? You don't die from being parried. It's just a minor setback, okay? This build absolutely slaps. It's wild. Let's get to the live gameplay commentary so you can see how it all comes together. This is the live gameplay commentary for Billy. No sleep in 2 days. Old 60 Hz monitors that blur and ghost. I'm old, so I have a lack of reaction and good aim. No advanced movement allowed. And now, the Swole Binge account is a troll account. This is not my main. Don't worry about the rank on it. I have 3 Eternus accounts for the rank reset, and ranks do not matter until they add a solo-only mode. Also, my teammate's AFK. So that's cool. Yeah, man. Awesome. Off to a good start. Alright, and I'm not pausing. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to focus heavily on getting 800 souls early. To do this, we must either get 1 deny and get all the lane creeps. Yep, he's dead. He's dead. Yep, whatever. But we just got to make sure we get 800. And as soon as we get 800, we buy golden egg. And yeah, this is going to be a little 1v2, so we're going to buy egg. And when I get a chance, I'm going to put it into a safe slot that I won't fat finger on accident and eat early. Okay, Warden's back. So we're going to move this to the Z button so I don't push it. But if you do accidentally push it, just mash the space bar to not eat the egg, okay? We're going to be holding onto this egg for roughly 30 minutes, 32 minutes, something like that. Preferably. After 30 minutes, they give tier 3 buffs, and yeah, that's why we do it. Now, we're going to be playing very passively, very safe, very non-aggressively early on, till we get a few key items. At first, ouch, we are going to be working towards extended mag, and that's going to give us a little bit more bullets to fire downrange, to push the enemy, you know, get some denies, and so on. But other than that, once we get melee lifesteal and boon level 5, we will then be able to harass the enemy consistently and win trades. Though for this lane, they are technically 2 flyers. Mina can hover in the air, and so can Great Talon, making it really hard to fight them with this character early. Also, they're already technically fed because my teammate was AFK and gave them first blood, so whatever. But don't worry about that, alright? If things are, you know, down bad for you, just keep farming, keep playing. This build will provide. Just don't feed the enemy. That's it. Just don't die. Play super passively. Play super safe. I kind of want to go after this Mina because she's in... Oh, dude. Yeah. This is really dumb to chase. I'm just going to let him die. There is no reason for me to go after that. And he just went completely the wrong way. But yeah, he's dead. More souls for me. And there's, again, we're just going to capitalize on the fact that I get double souls when he's gone. And I don't care how many souls he gets. I know it's 108%. I don't care about that number. Again, we're just going to grab souls and make the most of a bad situation. We got extended mag. I kind of want to do the jungle here real quick, but I don't know if they're going to be very counter jungly or not. They They're not. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, it looks like other lanes are also dying. So we're going to have a nice uphill hard match to show off the build. And, you know, I like that, right? That way, you know, teams down bad, we're going to carry them to victory. Yes, indeed. Alright, all good. That's just how it is. We're going to get melee lifesteal now, but we're still boon level 4. We got to wait till boon level 5, and then we can start attacking them. But because they're now double fed, it's still not a good trade. It really depends. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Warden recovers or not. Probably not. Okay, we got blasted level 2 here. That what happens is whenever we use it, we get our bash down ability back. You can see here, I'm just going to be taking. This only deals 25 damage, so not a big deal, and it only lasts like a second. So whatever. I'm just going to let them push in a bit. If they get close enough, I can do the combo, assuming I have the skill to pull off the combo. It is Mina, so she can disengage, and it is Grey Talon, so he can also kind of disengage too. And dude, they're just team fight slapping, it looks like, in the left lane.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Alright.
That's horseshit. That's not our fault. That's the game's fault.
Yeah, it's totally the game's fault, dude. Whatever. I'm not gonna engage them yet. I'll rage bait them later, though. Don't you worry. It's not a Swole Benji guide video without some nice teammate rage. We're gonna go ahead and trigger this. Again, only 25 damage. Just get it out of the way. Alright. You got Grey Talon. He's a little bit whatever. Again, these characters not really harassable. But if they decide to get brave and get close, like Mina wants to trade with her umbrella and love bites, we still technically will deal less damage, but we heal some of it back. He's gonna arrow me. Nope. Okay. So let's go in. We're gonna 2-1-3-1, and I don't think any of that landed because it didn't. No, it didn't. I didn't land a single one. Whatever. Oh well, it happens. Let's just clear the jungle. He's rotating around. You can see Grey Talon on the minimap there. He's gonna circle around, but it's too late. We already got it. And again, every once in a while, you want to throw a melee out on the minions just to get that heal. It's only gonna heal us 30, but hey, that adds up, right? But only do it when you get the opportunity to. Looks like there's a little scuffle going on over there. And Mina's a little low. In 4 seconds, we can do our combo on her. If she's available or nearby. Just pump some bullets for now. I hit her for 30, she hit me for 15. It's a win trade. Okay, not here though. She's about to fully, you know, engulf the... What are you doing, Mina? Get the fuck out of my shop. See, she can disengage. So, against Mina, the combo is very hard to pull off, but we still landed a hit. It looks like our lane partner is backed enough so we get full heal from the lane minion, heal minion, whatever. Yeah, she's trying to hit me with Umbrella, there, or she's trying to hit the minions and heal. Alright, next up we have Healing Right. And you normally won't get Healing Right this early, but my lane partner's been dead for a bunch, so I've been getting double souls. But if you get kills or your lane partner goes and does a crate run, then you can get it this early, but you don't need it this early. Okay, let's not get love bitten. Alright. Ooh, they're both pretty low. Let's see if I can make a play here. Okay, she's already eaten her parry. That's double bats. I don't have any way to chase, but can I... Yeah, I don't have any way to... I'm just going to ult here because she's dead. I didn't know if she was going to disengage and I could yoink her back or what, but I just ulted just because. It did help us face tank the love bites, though, that we suffered, but I don't think she had lethal. Also, why is she out of position? He says, oh, my lane partner's angry. Cringe-ass lane. Wonder if he's mad at me. Probably, because I'm not very aggressive, and that's fine. You don't have to be aggressive, right? But,
No, he's gonna get you.
let's see.
You're
Alright.
fucking kidding me, dude. I get Bluetooth melee.
Oh, man.
I don't
Everyone's
know what
upset
it
right now. It's a rage lane. We're playing during wagey hours, so it's all the no-lifers out playing.
Of his entire life, and
30 seconds, we can do Sinners. I can also semi-do a crate run to prepare for Sinners. I would prefer to heal up from the lane minions. Why is he underground? It's not 10 minutes yet. And he's dead again. We killed Warden, because Warden was out of position, fighting underground. That's fine. More souls for me. Solo lane triumphs overall. I need to melee this. And oh, wait. We got... I'm getting batted. Yeah, that's fine. We're all right. We survived. He's looking for a snipe there, yeah. Alright. Well, that's going to interrupt or mess with our ability to do, you know, chain centers. So I'd like to go heal first. I think I will, just so I can get another green item. I also don't know if they're going to rotate for centers, but we'll just start on yellow side and just work our way over, or green side. I think yellow might be doing a little bit better. But yeah, we're a little behind right now. It's 8 minutes. We've only got 4.5k. No, we have 6.5k. I'm looking at Warden. I'm like, I'm at 6.5k. I'm still behind. I like to be at 8k at 8 minutes. It's a little hard to do, though. But we're going to go ahead and start on centers here. And I'm not going to heal right away because I don't want to get interrupted. If I'm on the edges, I tend to not pop it. It's when I'm more deeper within the inner workings of the jungles when I pop it. So about like right here, so that no one's going to, you know, interrupt me. But there's also a solo lane right now on blue. I just saw an Abrams blip. I think Abrams is counter jungling. That's okay. We, no, he's engaged. Alright, we're safe. So we're just going to farm this, and if we can do our entire team side, that's good. If we can get some early kills, that's good. Otherwise, we're just going to stay a little bit safe. It looks like they did our centers that are right there. Yeah, there's Mina. I'm not going to engage them. I don't have ult. And it's 3-on-1 because, well, Warden's been, you know, feeding them, bro. Like, this is already a really hard lane matchup just for Billy in general, but because it's a fed lane, it's pretty much not possible. So you just avoid them. You just play defensive. You just leave. Alright, so we have a Rem rotating around. He might be doing centers. I hate to take center. Like, I'm a Rem main, right? So I really hate taking centers from Rems, but this... Oh, we got gun buff. That's more important than... that helps us jungle so fast.
I see Abrams.
We're going to immediately go for that. There we go. Cool. Alright. And that, you know, while you do centers, you're going to be near the mid buffs, depending on how the match flows. Alright, so we're very close now to Tesla bullets, but since we can't get a solo lane, we're gonna stay safe in our jungle, and we're just gonna do the medium camps. And with gun buff, it is a lot easier, but when we get Tesla bullets, it will be so quick. If you're wounded and healing rights is down, you can do crate runs like this. Just do some crates. Mina's very healthy right now. Does he root this? No, he does not. I'm gonna leech this lane for just a tiny bit, and then back off. Alright, we got Tesla bullets. So Tesla bullets, super good. I'm gonna let Warden have that jungle. We're at 9.8k at 10 minutes, so we're still behind, but not by much. Now that we have Tesla bullets, oh boy, is the jungle fast. Let me show you how it's done here. They did that camp, so we'll do... He's doing that camp. Alright, we'll do this one. Okay, so there we go. We got Bash Down maxed out. We're going to Rising Ram into Bash Down, and then we're just going to use that plus 25 bonus damage from Rising Ram to finish off the minions. And then we just melee the minions to reload. And you can see it's very, very fast. There we go. And then we roam around a jungle. We look for solo lanes. And we do this until Ricochet. That's all we do. Our ult is up, so we can pick a team fight. Like, we have a lot of green items right now. I should have Rising Rammed this, but I didn't because I was looking at my mini-map. Let's go ahead and finish that off. Like, right now, there's yellow lane. I could jump in, but there's no reason to. I won't make any money doing that. I won't get any kills. So instead, I'm just going to do jungle. They're going to take that tower, which is fine. It's 12 minutes in. It has no resistance anymore. We're not going to worry too much about it. And because I decided to jungle instead of throw myself at yellow, which I don't know why the Graves is pushing this. So I might go investigate just a little bit.
I'm gonna have sleep.
Nope, okay, we'll just go jungle. She's just chilling, she's got her zombies, she's got her stuff. And while we jungle, we'll make sure that we pop our healing rights to keep our health topped up and our move speed nice and crisp. There are now 3 on yellow, so I'm not going to jump in. Just let them take it, but she might die for it. I don't know why she would. Like, there is nothing she can do there. They probably won't rotate to jungle, and if they do, I'll be cutting through the bottom middle here in sewers. Grabbing crates. And again, we just have to work on our econ right now. That's all. That's it. That's all we're doing. We're just farming. Our team managed to get Rift. We never do Rift. I personally never do Rift. You can absolutely do Rift. I'm not going to do it, though. Ooh, is the Mina low? No, the Grey Talon's low. see if I can just land this. I'm just gonna leave. She counter-ulted. So I made the right call to leave there. But I don't know why she decided to ult me. Okay, yeah. We can actually, you know, we can melee them, but there's so many of them. Just leave. If I need to run, I have bash down. Is he gonna throw an owl out?
Boosting blue.
So there's not much I can do to defend this. I can yoink him, and I can try for a yoink. Let's try for a yoink. And there we go. We got him. And now we just shoot him. There we go. That's a double. Nice, nice. All right. And then they should be able to get Mina. I can't catch her, but I can. I don't know. Yeah, they got her. So that's a cool double. Go for. Always try, if you're defending Walker, go for a yoink. And to do it, just tickle him with the chain gang, and then immediately just backdash into it. That's it. Alright, so that puts us at 14k at 14 minutes. So we're doing alright. We're actually doing pretty good. We're not ahead, but we're doing okay. If you're doing really good, you will get Ricochet at 14 minutes, which unfortunately I don't have. But you can get it. I should really Rising Ram this, but I'm just holding out. I want to make sure that I'm popping my melee lifesteal so I can get a little bit of, you know, life back. Alright, we're very close to Ricochet. We just need to farm a little bit more Sinners. There's a Sinners over on green. Rem's rotating to it, so unfortunately we cannot get that. We'll Rising Ram, bash down these guys, melt them real quick. And you'll notice that I'm not, like, shooting... Like, whenever the creep is about to die, the jungle creep, I target something different so that the Tesla bullets will bounce and kill them. I don't want to farm the large camps until I have Ricochet. It's just not time efficient. Green is nice and safe right now. They have a jungle that's wide open. I don't know why Celeste is counter jungling. There we go. Let's see. I don't know who Viper is talking to or about, because I'm not really listening because I'm talking to myself. And my headset, like, I'm using a $14 like throwaway cheapo headset. Right now yellow lane is looking nice and soloable. There's blue lane that's being ignored. I'm gonna go yellow because there's more there. Although the oh come on, the Graves is rotating to it. Anyway, we'll just pop these guys real quick. And is that enough? Come on. Oh dude, I'm so close. We'll just hit the crates up here. Alright, that's Ricochet at 1540. I really prefer 15-minute Ricochet. I put 14 to 18 minutes. I'm actually going to move this up here for you guys. So yeah. And then we get Ricochet now. There we go. Fix the queue. I don't know why moving the builder on messes up the guide, but yeah, Enduring Speed is next. Also, there's a little bit of trouble in middle. I might be able to yoink that. With Ricochet, we deal a lot of gun damage, so as long as we Rising Ram someone, we can 100 to 0 them. So this is pretty free right here. Maybe. No, he's gonna run away. Yeah. If he didn't have that, like if he accidentally used it, then it's fine. Again, we're scary, okay? People are scared of Billy. They will flinch, they will pre-parry, they get a little... They just start worrying. But now with Ricochet, I don't even have to do any combos. We can just 100 to 0 medium camps, no problem. For the big camps, we still want to do the combo here. And again, we're just gonna pump bullets. And you can also kind of swap them around if you want. That way they're all nice and even on damage taken. That way you're maximizing the value of Tesla bullets. See, look at that. Very fast.
Turn around and push it, but who knows?
We also, even though we have some stamina, we don't have full movement yet, so we don't want to like go all in and push walkers. With the way I have your items set up, you won't need walkers. If your team needs walkers, they can go push it, right?
Well, but so is Mana.
But yeah, so we don't have to worry about item slots. There we go. We got boots. We're working on Fortitude, which gives you so much HP. Fortitude is amazing for HP. It's amazing for movement speed. It's just so good. It's a very strong tempo item. I have tried so hard to make a Billy build without Fortitude, and you suffer if you don't have this, okay? You suffer. I know I didn't get that golden jar. It's fine. I'm just really wanting to beeline money right now. Green lane is super being pushed. Oh, man. Okay, Viper's got it. Viper's got it. I don't need to go. I could have used teleporter, but whatever. Grab this. We're going to melee this guy. And that should clear the whole room. Almost. That's fine.
I can come after this wave.
Alright, we got big boy here. I could also push yellow because I think everyone's kind of tied up at the moment. It's fine. I hear noises. But I'm in a position where my health is good. So I'm willing to like have someone attempt to counter jungle me only for me to turn the tides. That's why I was holding my cooldowns. We'll go ahead and Rising Ram into bash down. Farm these guys real quick. I could go team fight in middle. I could go like dive off the zip line, ult, and get some kills. Absolutely. But I think I'm pretty good right now at my 3-0. For the sake of the build guide, I don't want to get too fed because like they'll just start AFKing in base. Like the enemy will just give up. So instead we're gonna go ahead and okay, Warden's got green. I'm gonna go ahead and get the large camp here, even though I should be team fight. I know I should be team fighting, guys. I get so many comments like, "Ugh, you're really bad at the team fight. You should go team fight."
Come to me.
If I get too far ahead of the guide and carry too hard, then it doesn't really show off the strength of the build. I need to be behind on farm a little bit so that newer players who are using this guide can, still see its viability, okay? I always hate when like Phantom users use a Smurf account on initiate lobbies and show off their build guides, and well, yeah, they just go get 20 kills in 10 minutes. It's like, yeah, it's the guide. It's so good. No, it isn't. You give a brand new player that guide, and they're gonna be behind on farm. They're gonna be behind on like economically, which is well farm.
You gotta get their graves quickly.
And yeah. So, dude, these guys talk a lot. Anyway, we got Fortitude now. Oh, let's posture check him. See how he plays. He's just gonna run. Yep, see ya. That's fine. Let him run. Alright, we're gonna push the lane here a tiny bit. I think I pushed the lane one more time. Oh, gun buff, never mind. I want gun buff. Gun buff is so good on early Billy. And yes, I like to do that jump. I don't like to do the wall jump into melee. I think that's stupid. I hate that melee floats you over ledges. And I personally think it's slower. And it's more failure, like a higher failure rate. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and steal center. I'm gonna push yellow one more time, I think. A lot of them are occupied. Oh, I did not mean to... Dude, I held Q, but my keyboard is like 20 years old. And it just did a light melee. I did not mean to lose that center, but it's okay. Don't beat yourself up whenever you make mistakes. It's fine. Alright, let's push this lane one more time. I'll do the big camp on the left side. And they're going to drop here. Hopefully not. I might just take Walker, actually. There is... Like, I can run. Like... Well, we can put some damage into it. I don't want to go too deep. Alright, we'll melee. And then we will... Yeah, I guess I'll just take the Walker. What? Yeah, there's Mina. So, I don't want to fight Mina. She's just going to rage ult. She's going to all in me here. I'm just going to let her turn the corner.
You ain't stopping me.
There we go. Oh, well, minions took the Walker because she abandoned it, dude. Whatever. I didn't mean for that to happen. Alright, I don't know if I got soul credit for that. I haven't been paying attention, okay? I'm 2 days no sleep. I can't reiterate everything I'm doing here. I'm trying my best. But we got Fortitude, Stamina Master, and Life Strike. Now that we have Stamina Master, that's when I actually like to push walkers if I need them, but we don't need them, bro. Like we're fine. We can just absolutely mow everything down. We're working on our tank items now. So Spirit Resilience first, and then Bullet Resilience. Also, I don't know if Rem is angry here that I'm taking centers. Okay, there's a Mina. I'm ignoring Mina because there's more money in yellow, but Graves is rotating to it, so I'm going to go for center. Unless... Why is Rem... What's he doing, bro? I don't understand Rems that ignore centers. Like, there's no reason I should ever have more souls than a Rem. Ever. In any game. Rem is the king of farming. He is the macro maestro, okay? But hey, I'm going to go ahead and just take this farm. And we are at 26k souls at 22 minutes. So we're doing pretty good. Right? Doing pretty good. We have our ult, so we can teamfight Slop if we want. I could just... What is Victor at 24k? He's a little powerful. I don't have my spirit tank yet. I don't want to fight that Victor. I'd rather go farm just for 1,000 more souls, you know, and then fight him when I have the defenses to do so. You got to really think about your tempo. Even though we could most likely take him out, I don't want to do it without more safety nets, okay? There's a Mina fighting a Celeste in our jungle. I need to go save that. Okay, there's the ult.
Ult in there? What the heck?
Okay, there's actually green lane that's worth more money, and they killed.
They can't
Only
hold this
last
down.
resort. Why is no one there?
They
I got it. I got it.
they killed Mina. Dude, I can't talk. I'm so tired. But yeah, they killed Mina without me. I don't need to kill her. Whatever. Again, just go where the money's at. We'll push green one more time. We'll do that big camp, and then we'll back and we'll get some of our greens.
I missed.
There we go. I never got the big camp on yellow because Mina showed up, and it's still there. You can see like these big camps. Like a lot of people don't farm them. They're worth so much. They're worth more than a sinner. We're gonna Rising Ram to get the damage buff, plus 25.
Great fight for us.
Go ahead and just kind of run around these dudes, these bozos. There's a team fight in mid. There's always a team fight in mid. Team fight slopping in mid. I think I'll do this jungle actually. I'm gonna get some ammo back just in case. I don't think I needed to do that, but it's fine. Alright. And that's going to be Spirit Armor. We're working for Bullet Armor next. I don't know if they have any bullet carries. Grey Talon, yeah. Alright, so let's team fight slop a bit. Hello, Mina, and bash down, and yeah. You can see I just pushed my combo without thinking. We could just shoot her. That's her full disengage. And we're going to just re-engage. We're going to just...
You were fighting. Yeah, you came to the wrong person, buddy.
Okay, I don't know what they're saying. I think they're critiquing who I chose to fight. But, yeah, if Mina disengages, then, you know, the fight's basically over. But they're all pushed near their tower, so this is a little risky to do their center. But if they come in here, like, I have 4.2k HP. And I deal a lot of bullet damage. I have my ult up. It's very dangerous for anyone to come down here. Hello. I'm just going to step on this. You're not coming in here, Grey Talon. Okay, they are coming in here. That's fine. Okay, the whole team's in here, so we're just gonna slop it out, I guess. Oh, dude, if I landed my bash down, I would have killed Grey Talon. They all came in there. It's fine. That's our first death. It's kind of stupid to risk it like that. Like, I should have just did this jungle here, but I was feeling very confident that I could kill them. Let's see, where did most of my damage come from? It came from Abrams, who is Spirit. Okay, so yeah, that's Siphon Life there. Melee, of course. I didn't do any parries. I didn't even notice. I'm so tired. I didn't even know he was meleeing me. I thought he was just shooting, but I still could have got that Grey Talon anyway. But later we're gonna be doing that's how team fights are gonna be won. Everyone's gonna be on us. We're just gonna be bashing them all and never dying. It's great. Do know we still have a golden goose egg. If I didn't have that golden goose egg, that Grey Talon would have died. But if we sell it early, we don't get all the stat buffs. And I want my damn stat buffs. Also, like, our team's doing fine, right? Do we have any feeders on the team? Not really. I mean, okay, Warden is kind of feeding. And I guess, I would say as a Rim main that Rim's not doing so good. But, you know, he's like kind of half... He's like a weird little support debuffer right now, so it's whatever. There is a lot of money on green. I'm going to go yoink that, and that'll make up for me being dead. Like, as long as Celeste doesn't back out and yoink this farm from me. But yeah, I didn't, dude, I thought maybe 1 or 2 people might gank, not 3. 3, and so here's what that means. You need to realize something. If 3 people show up to stop you stealing sinners, it means that they are communicating very well, or they are a pre-made. And because of that, that means that if someone sees you, they all see you.
No, they didn't.
Alright. But yeah, let's go ahead and farm the big boys here, get some more items. With bullet resist, I'm pretty sure I would have survived a lot of those melees. Well, I know melee resistance is a different stat than bullet resistance, but it's still similar. Anyway, we're still doing pretty good. We have 30k at 27 minutes. Now, I'm going to be real. I honestly like to be at 40k at 30 minutes, or even 50k if I'm doing really good. So I need to really step up my farm game here. I need to do more sinners, more, like, faster. More faster is not grammatically correct. I don't care, but you know what I'm trying to tell you. If I try to fight that Infernus, he will run away. We've already posture checked him, and tried his resolve. We know what he does. Okay, blue is actually where the money's at right. Nope, never mind. Graves got it. I mean, it's gone, but oh, there's also an Abrams. Okay, Abrams, is he rotating to stop me from doing Sinners again? We already knew how that played out once. I can hear him shotgunning something. There he is. Look at him. He's just stealing Sinners. Like I can't kill him. There is no reason to chase. Did he charge backwards at me? I heard him shoulder charge. I don't know why he would do that. But whatever. Go back to Sinners. And I do reach that. Okay. We got to farm up. We got 2 minutes to hit 40k. I mean, not really, but it's, you know, I haven't been getting kills. I haven't been team fight slopping, so it's fine. You know, we're very good right now. We're in a good position. We're not doing bad. We've only died once. I hate that I died once, but that's just how it is because I was being very greedy with those Sinners. And, you know, 1 versus 3. We almost got it, but we got out meleeed. I mean, Abrams just... Fighting Abrams as anyone up close indoors is just risky, right? Okay, we're going to slam her down and miss. That's fine. Just shoot her. And, yeah, we slammed her down. We didn't get the kill, though. But we got the assist. So, I'm going to go into the air because I heard that galloping from the, Page ult. Now, you'll notice I didn't continue team fighting there. And the reason why is because, look at this. There's just so much farm here. And, man, I really messed up. I really messed up aiming that. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got it. We can go ahead and do the big camp real quick, too. Alright. There we go. We also got green. More money for us. We're at 35k at 29 minutes, so not too far off 40k. Not too far off. It's fine. Just a few k. And with this solo lane here, we got plenty of jungle. There's Sinners. Everything's looking up. Our teams, they're slopping down middle. It's okay. Just farm up. Once we get our kit, like, we become the main tank of the team. It's great. It's wonderful. Our team's even doing mid-boss. Look at that. So now we can play really recklessly and go steal Sinners. Stealing Sinners is absolutely pivotal to building up maximum stats just to be an even bigger bully tank, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing it. Also, one thing I forgot to do because I'm so tired is that at 10 minutes, middle has crates, so I should have did crate run, but whatever. Oh, it's fine. Like, again, if I have more sleep... No. Dude, my keyboard! Oh, man, I even looked away so it didn't happen. If I had more sleep, I'd be playing way better. I just want you to know that. And if I wasn't commentating using half my brain to talk constantly without any dead air, which is how you have to be a YouTuber, like it's part of being a YouTuber. You have to constantly talk, and I know some people hate that or they're annoyed by it, but you know, go watch some mute silent, you know, video or whatever if you need to, because I'm gonna yammer and yap, and that's how we do it here. We're at, our egg is at worth 31k right now. There's a Mina flying around. There's some solo farm here. No one can really, no one has like a kill condition on me, or lethal, or whatever you want to call it right now. They're all just kind of derping around. Oh, we got green lane. I hear someone meleeing. They're above me. That's a Mina. Isn't that Mina? Yeah. Dude, what the hell? You see that? She just hit me with her umbrella from up top, like... Immediately. Whatever. She's like swatting away the annoying Billy. And then she shot me once in the butt. What a meanie. What a meanie head. We'll kill her later maybe. She's super evasive. I hate fighting Minas as Billy. It's so annoying. But yeah, we're just going to sit here and push lane and farm until we're truly needed. And we still have stuff to sell. We have egg to eat. Like, we're going to be getting even more farm, right? Like, it's... Like, this is just the beginning, okay? You'll notice that their most fed player on the enemy team is Victor at 37k, and we have 43k. We technically have 46k due to egg. And when we sell Ricochet, that's another 3.2k. Again, we're very economically ahead at the moment. I just haven't bought anything, which is risky, but... I mean, we have 5k HP. We're mobile, we're tanky. Ain't no one one-on-oneing us, okay? We can just leave any fight that gets engaged on us. So there's no reason to go buy at the moment. Our team's not, like, they're not losing without us, right? Our team is doing just fine. So as a tank, there is no reason to tank for a team that doesn't need a tank. I know this sounds very unusual, right? Oh, but you could win faster, you could win more. No, who cares? I don't need to win more. Winning is fine. If they're winning and I'm farming, then we're winning even more in the late game. That's just how it scales, okay? Alright. There is farm on blue lane I would like to yoink.
Get me close to them.
Green lane's looking a little juiced. I could do the sewer run on their... Oh, there's a Mina there. We can bully the Mina. Oh, okay. There's also Infernus. We just leave that for now. I don't need to fight both of them. Infernus is 35k. Infernus can really mess you up if he's got the right build. It's okay to let that lane push just a tiny bit, and then we go clean it up. There's also a center that just spawned on our side. Again, I'm just doing some econ right now. We're gonna mass buy in a bit. I know. Look at that big fat soul stack, right? Huge soul stack. But you know, we don't need to buy at the moment. Our team's doing just fine. I'm keeping the lanes pushed. We're feeding off of all the centers, getting massive stat boosts. We're about to hit boon level 35. And yeah, boon level 35 is great because things start scaling in our favor even more. I'm gonna pop this just for the move speed. Grab in center. Green's pushing a little bit, but we got plenty of time to go save it. I think they're just gonna win here, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. They didn't even need me, but I'm gonna. Oh, we got Rift. Oh wait, finally they just said they're gonna die. They're getting pushed out. Finally, my whole team can wipe. They can blame me for not being there in the team fight. I can buy all my items and be like, okay guys, we'll team fight now, and then everything will be good. We're about to hit 50k souls at 35 minutes, which is kind of slow. It's because I haven't been killing anybody, and I haven't really been soaking a solo lane. Alright, boon level 35 achieved at 35 minutes, so that's 1 level a minute. We're well above 1,000 souls a minute, by the way. Pretty cool how everything is lining up here. I guess I'll take this rift. I don't know. Viper abandoned it, so I'll just chill here for a bit. Look at the jar. Okay, yeah, there we go, got it.
Back out, yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, now team's backing. So now we get another big team fight here. So, okay, we got bullet resilience, crushing fists. We're going to eat our egg at 35k. And then get rapid recharge. We're going to sell healing right. And then we're going to get superior duration on blasted. And then we're going to be selling Titanic magazine and getting boundless spirit. And then we are going to sell Tesla bullets and get unstoppable. Alright, and then when we can, we will sell ricochet and get siphon bullets. Which, you can see that that's almost full build, right? We are now, like you can see, we can still shoot and clear jungle with just ricochet and nothing else, right? So it's still pretty damn good. We don't need the Tesla bullets anymore. But once we get rid of Tesla bullet... Ah, damn it. I did not time that right. No sleep. But yeah, we can still just absolutely mow down jungle. So your farm isn't affected. And you can still push lanes super easy, absorb all that farm. But there's a reason we get siphon bullets, and that is because we're going to be constantly siphoning while we melee, which is also a siphon thanks to blasted. So it's like we have a double siphon. So we are stealing so much HP from the enemy team. And it adds up so beautifully. I can go fight this Abrams. I can go murder Abrams, especially if Viper engages him. But yeah, this is the man fight mode right here. Watch this. I don't have siphon though, but that's fine. We don't need siphon to fight Billy, or not Billy. I'm Billy. All right, go ahead and ram him, break him down. He's gonna ult away. He's got backup. All right, that's fine. I'm chain gaining. We're gonna unstoppable now. You can't stun me. We're gonna be shooting. We're gonna be meleeing, and we're gonna be bashing down. We're gonna rising ram and miss. Again, we're just going wild here with the melees. And we're currently under blasted, and he's gonna parry me. That's okay. I got bashed down. He's getting yoinked away by a healing beam. So that ends the fight there. I'm still blasted at the moment, so I can still kind of steal some health from minions and stuff. You want to be like constantly meleeing, but we can maybe fight this. We can just kill him now. Depending on how close I get, we're gonna jump in the air. Again, we just need to land some bash downs. I still don't have siphon bullets yet, but when I do, I'm gonna have so much more HP. But blasted, if blasted runs out, leave the fight. Without blasted, this build does not operate. All right, so we go get siphon now.
Yeah, I don't have my ult as well.
It's a nice little brawl, right? Unfortunately, she rescue beamed the Abrams to safety, but we get rid of Ricochet now, and we got siphon. Next up, we're going to be selling Fortitude for Colossus and Stamina Master for Cheat Death, because we won't need those because we're only going to be team fighting. We don't need to be moving around the map and regenerating because we're going to be regenerating through melee. So in 30 seconds, I have ult. I'll re-engage. Maybe if my... Oh, hey, look, Paige. Hello, Paige. You ain't stopping me. I mean, she literally immobilized me. That's fine. I don't need to chase her right now. There's no reason to. What is that going to do? Doink. A little cartoon anvil. Just let them push in a bit. So remember, we are a tank. While we are pretty damn awesome, without Cheat Death, we're not like Superman, okay? Cheat Death is, you should really get it before Colossus, honestly. Oh, they're doing mid-boss. That is our cue. I don't think we get down in there in time, but we can absolutely mess them up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unstoppable here. And, yeah, they can't stop me, like... Oh, I'm not blasting. Okay, we got to make sure we're blasted. And there we go. We're just, going to hold left click. I don't have Cheat Death, so... Fortunately, I only have 700 HP. Keep shooting. Keep meleeing. Without Cheat Death, we will die, but with Cheat Death, it is... I don't even know how that team fight went.
They were doing mid. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Think about that.
I don't know who got the rejuves. I don't know who died. I don't know if we got them. I don't know if I got them. Again, I have no sleep, so I have no cognition of what's happening. I'm just holding my buttons down. But we have 2.5k souls. When we sell Fortitude, we'll get 1.6k, so just keep that in mind. Colossus, Cheat Death are next. Cheat Death is more valuable than Colossus, so we'll go ahead and fix that there. But yeah, Colossus is just more tankiness, and you get to slow the enemy, whereas Cheat Death is you get to continue in the fight while regenerating. Now, let's look at the enemy. They technically don't really have a bullet carry. They have a hybrid. They have two hybrid characters, right? So what I can do is I can actually get rid of bullet. I'm going to turn off my build for a sec here, and we are going to sell bullet resilience for Headhunter. And that's going to give us more lifesteal and just damage in fights. We're still tanky. We're still tanky without it, okay? We're just not as tanky, but bullets aren't really, like, you can see, yeah, Abrams melee, sure, but, like, that's fine. Like fighting Abrams isn't like, oh no, he out-DPS me. Who cares? He's not going to out-DPS me. But yeah, it's weird that they don't have a bullet carry. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and push green here, because that's a lot of money. And, get Cheat Death real quick. You'll see... Oh, dude, there's a warden here. Dang. I was looking forward to having some money.
They know that I could just take their base.
Alright. We'll keep pushing a bit. Get some money. Is warden still nearby? I guess.
Somebody's running the air.
We can do souls. Not souls. We can do not earn. We can do sinners. That's what I'm trying to say. Sinners. Look, I have 6k HP. It's thanks to Golden Goose Egg. It's thanks to sinners. Okay. The more HP we have, the more Headhunter heals us, because Headhunter is 6.1% maximum life, and you know, with 6k HP, that's 600 a headshot every 8 seconds. Or how many seconds is it? It's every 8 seconds. So pretty good little heal there.
There's somebody here.
You can see again, we still have good gun damage. There's some team fight slopping happening, but everyone's still kind of spread out a bit. I could just go to this team fight. I mean, I have ult. I have everything's up. Abrams just ulted. We'll go ahead and bash down, or we got the chain going, and then I'm gonna unstoppable. We're just gonna be shooting at Abrams now and meleeing, and there we go. So they're pretty much done. Like, look at our HP, 9.4k HP right now. Still don't have Cheat Death, and that's another kill. Rising Ram, shoot, bash down, shoot, melee. Is she gonna parry? Oh, she did parry me. That's fine. Don't worry if she parries us, because we're just gonna Rising Ram, and then we're gonna hit the bat. Now, one thing I like to do is, dude, she is so mobile. or you want to be shooting so you get that life steal. All right, she does not have any more mobility after this, so it's literally over. I can just shoot her. She's cheating death. We're gonna rising ram. He's gonna blow up. We got another oh, dude, we did not land that. So you gotta be landing your melees, man. Can I land this? We can go into the base. There's no one here though. I need to be constantly meleeing. I am not dude, I am not blasting. If you're not blasting, you can't use the oh, I'm healed. I just got a big fat heal from Headhunter or something. Well, I don't know. I really don't know what healed me there, but I don't think I really got to show off the full build here, unfortunately. And I also didn't get to show off how tanky we could be inside the base. But you can see, even though I'm playing this really bad, like I am playing this so sloppily, dude, that it's still good. It still works. You can see the stats here, right? We have most souls. I think that's the most important thing as a solo player. Our player damage could have been higher, but I wasn't really team fighting much. We beat Viper, which is kind of sad because she's like the highest damage dealer in the whole damn game. But again, I didn't really push objectives either because my team just kind of did that automatically without me. Healing, this is not a heal build. The way it works is we just get health added to our total. I'm not going to play again, no. I'm going to try to show you some clips now of the rest of the build, since I didn't get to do it, and I'm so tired. I got to get this video done, guys. So I want to show you just the raw resilience of this build and character, and why the build and stuff works. Like, why we have Boundless Spirit and Duration and stuff like that, right? And so you'll notice right now we're going to be entering into the enemy's base here. We have 7,096 HP. We've been taking some hard damage from enemies, whatever. We have a full build at this point. We're 75k souls at 46 minutes, whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and play it for you and explain what's happening. So again, as the tank, it's my job to initiate and go in first, so I do. My team's behind me. I'm shooting, trying to get melees, pop all my cooldowns. I'm just full-blown eating, you know, ults, whatever. Trying to land as many melees. I'm at 9,000 HP. 9,800 HP now. Look at this. Blasted still has plenty of time. We're at 10.3k HP. Alright, and the enemy, I'm soaking their damage. I'm healing. I'm withstanding their attacks. Anyway, so they're driven into the base. I go into the base now. Again, still with 9.5k max HP. And again, you can see the turrets here hitting and just doinking me, right? But I'm like, yeah, let's just go in. This Kelvin is just AFK. Look at our maximum HP. Look how much damage we're taking and how much it's actually going up, right? So I came in here at 3k health. I hit 5k almost, right? I have 13,000 maximum HP now. And now I'm fighting this Lash. And yeah, he's starting to win here because he realizes that I'm just throwing out melees constantly, and he's just like, he leaves. He just ropes away, right? And I'm sitting here just meleeing nothing because I'm so tired. I think I was 1.5 days no sleep when I filmed this one. Or no, when I played this one. But you can see, I'm now cheating death, and I'm getting 1,000 HP every time I melee, so I'm still alive. I'm alive so much that right here, you can see Lash is like bug abusing. And I said nope, and then Mina's like, I think so. They are convinced that I had a bug where I couldn't die. That is how tanky this build is. That is how resilient it is. Now, all Lash had to do was just parry and leave where I wasn't meleeing anymore. Because once you stop meleeing, that's whenever you stop regenerating all that damn health. Now, in this match, they did have a gun carry, which was Venator. But if they didn't, I could have Headhunter, and that's going to heal me another 600 to it. Like, when you have 13,000 maximum HP, okay? I'm going to do a little bit of math for you here. You have 13,000 HP, and 6% of that is 780 every 8 seconds, okay? It's wild how much that heals. So I'd be healing almost twice as much as what I showed you there. Alright, so now I want to show you an extended fight with the one character that almost no one at all in the entire game can ever fight indoors. And that is against Spirit Shiv, okay? If you've ever fought a Spirit Shiv indoors, he will dash through you multiple times, bleed you out. You die super quick indoors. There is no escaping his dash. But here I am. I have just respawned. I am jumping off the zipline to fight Shiv. So let me show you how that goes, all right? So we engage Shiv. I'm at, you can see my HP here. The maximum value is a little buggy right now, but Of course, as Shiv does, he goes indoors. And yes, my team is with me here. But again, following Shiv indoors is what is like just a no bueno moment, right? But we can totally do it. And you can see Shiv here is he's gonna regenerate everything for my teammates. And there he goes. We're fighting outdoors. He's very low. He's cheating death. No, he's not. He's just low. He now goes indoors. I try to cut him off. He's still indoors. I think the HP is actually bugged. He has more HP than it's showing. Yeah, he's like full health right now. Okay, he's like still full HP. Alright, so now we're indoors. We're chasing him in. Again, I have 6.3k HP. I want you to note that. 6.3k HP. Watch my HP. Just watch it during the fight here. Still 6k. We're still fighting. 5k. Back up to 5.5k. Oh, 4 points. Look, he's already dealt 3,500 damage to me. Right? And I'm at 4.4k HP. Like, I have HP to spare. And he did so much damage to me, but like, when you look at my HP, it's a nothing burger. Like, I have so much HP, it does not matter that they're dealing HP. And the longer the fight goes on, the more I heal, and the more that they run out of their, steam. It's such a ridiculous build. This build is insane. And, I do have well, I can't look at the build guide in the replay, so I'm going to leave spectating here. But what I'm trying to show you is that it's like the only true way to play Billy, right? I tried making a gun Billy, I tried making a glass cannon gun Billy. It all falls off late game. You become useless to the point where a dynamo, like a support dynamo, can kill you as a full gun Billy, right? But there is no faster way to farm early and safely and win your lane and win team fights than this right here. Now you may be thinking, what about my other build? This other build foregoes a lot of farm speed for more teamfighty brawlness, but this build foregoes some team fights for way faster farm, and it lets you be gun Billy early, so like when people are scared and they're like trying to parry, that you just shoot them and they die. And then late game, they're like, oh, it's gun Billy, and then you start beating on them, and then they don't know what to do after that. So again, this build absolutely slaps. If you don't want to watch the video, you can just read the info here, and I've got it all typed out for everybody. But yeah, legends, hopefully you found this video useful. I don't know why my Deadlock videos just don't do that well. Like, the algorithm just doesn't think I'm a Deadlock channel, and I don't really, I know I'm a variety channel, obviously, right? But I just don't get a lot of views compared to dedicated Deadlock channels, and I guess it's because I'm right-winged, I guess it's because I'm based in Red Pilled, and Deadlock is full of furries and weirdos. But other than that, please help, like, I need your help spreading the video, okay? And I don't mean post to Reddit or Discord, don't do that, okay? Screw Reddit and Discord, those places suck. What I need you to do is leave a comment, leave a like, and finally, please, like, if you have any questions, by the way, I have no life, no friends, no family. I read every YouTube comment, so if I didn't answer it in the video, I'll answer it in the comment section. But please click the video on the right side of your screen. All right, if you don't, then you're not going to get an extra chicken nugget next time you order chicken nuggets.